From Boston again. We've come back to the Bukowski Tavern because it was so good the first time round. They've got a daily draft list. It's completely, well, quite a few of them have changed. Unfortunately, one that I wanted to try, the Boston Brewing Company Imperial Stout's gone off the list. But instead, they put on my one. It's a 6.5% IPA, I guess, called the Spice of Life Motueka by 6 Point. And we all know 6 Point did a resin, their double IPA that gets so well thought of. It's a nice cloudy beer, so they clearly haven't filtered it, which is cool. I like unfiltered and filtered beers. Nice chunky head on it, sticking around for the ride. It's a lovely colour though, nice amber colour. Going down for really nice. They put it in a Sierra Nevada glass, which I like as well. It just does smell like Motueka. I use this in the hop studio in one of the beers, Gold, and it just has this tropical fruit explosion of it's like pineapple, passion fruit and mango, but it's also got a bit of spice to it, hence I guess the Spice of Life. It's just a little bit peppery, something just trembling on the nose, and it just smells like a hopcorn, a Motueka hopcorn. Really does smell lovely. So cheers everyone, let's give it a try. Yeah, it's lovely as well. Nice chunky mouthfeel, there's quite a lot of carbonation in that, so it's quite fizzy on the tongue. And there's just this burst, an explosion of tropical fruit flavour. And there's a lovely spicy aftertaste to it. The spice kind of pervades through and mingles with the bitterness. And then overall, kind of like just grasping overall, there's a nice little bit of sort of caramel sweetness just to hold it all tight all together. But all in all, it's lovely. It's an explosion of hop flavour, it really is. I wouldn't expect anything less. It's absolutely lovely. I'll give it loads of good reviews. Mum said I'll give loads of good reviews from America. I think this is another 8.5. This is a really good. It's 6.5%. It's probably more likely to be a pale ale actually. It's not the full-on bitterness, but you can never tell. And the next one up is definitely an IPA. This one is by Long Trail. This is a honey ginger IPA. It's also 6.5%. This one's slightly lighter. It's more straw coloured, but again it's unfiltered. By the looks of it, this is short haze. I'm not too sure, but I don't mind. This one's got a bit of a smaller head on it, but it's still got a bit of staying power. So let's get a nose on this. Yeah, it smells like ginger, weirdly enough. Honey ginger IPA. And a little bit of black sweetness as well, the kind of the usual smell of honey, I suppose. But it does what it says on the tin, that's for sure. So cheers. Yeah. There is quite a nice, just wheaty biscuit mold, and then there's like if you have raw ginger, it is quite astringent, it is quite strong, and that ginger comes through almost in the bitterness as well. There's an overall kind of perfume of ginger. There's this little bit of sweetness, that honey sweetness underneath it. But I think I'm not sure if my mum will like this one, despite it being the one that she chose, because it is actually quite bitter. Probably overly so, it's a bit over astringent. Maybe they use raw ginger in it, but it just comes across a little bit palate stripping. But it definitely tastes what it says it's going to taste like. I can see how ginger would actually help in an IPA. I can see how honey works in an IPA for sure. I just think perhaps hop glue has lost a bit as well. I'm not sure what hops they use at all, and I couldn't really draw anything from it. It just tastes of ginger. So I think it's probably a 7 out of 10. I do quite like it. Just perhaps a bit too astringent. Bubbles away, because an Indian Pale Ale you expect to be a super hopped beer, but adding in ginger just kind of strips away the hoppiness from it, I suppose. So yeah, there we go. Another review from the Bukowski Tavern. Please like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Usual stuff. Tell me if you've tried these two beers and what you think of them. Until next beer review, cheers. Hello and welcome to Bear Beer Reviews, and a very happy New Year to everyone. Starting the year as I mean to continue, we're going to go for a very nice beer. This is Alesmith Speedway Stout. Many of you may know it. I think it's rated #1 beer in the world on Rate Beer at some point. It's also the Brewdog guys' favourite beer. They based their Cocoa Psycho off this. We really liked Cocoa Psycho when we did a review of that. I've already taken some of the foil off the top because I thought that would be a bit of pain, so we'll crack it on open. Oops. If I can get it. There we go. Lovely amount of smoke coming off the top. It's a lovely 75 centilitre bottle. I like the fact it's pitch black as well. Got all the descriptions on the side of it. And we've got a brand new glass from Harpoon as well. One of theirs for the Leviathan series, the high ABV stuff, so give it a try. And there we are. It is fantastically jet black. It's got a lovely kind of coffee coloured head on the top of it as well. Nice and thick amount of head, good, maybe even 2 fingers on that, despite being, I think it's 12%, so it's a very strong Imperial Stout, this one. Imperial Stout brewed with coffee. Yeah, with coffee this as well. I think it's got vanilla in it too, if I remember rightly. So it looks beautiful in the glass. Let's get a nose and give it a good smell. Oh, it's undeniably got coffee in it, but underneath that there is a really wonderfully sweet vanilla sort of smell, and there's roast in it as well. I'd also say there's something almost like dark fruits, plums or stone fruits, something similar. Judging by aroma alone, it's really pungent as well. I can see why this one's a favourite with many people. So cheers everyone, Happy New Year. Let's give it a try. Oh wow. Well, it's thick and chunky, it's like drinking treacle. It's full on in flavour. You can taste coffee right from the get-go, coffee and chocolate in absolute abundance, bitter, dark chocolate. There's like a richness to it as well, and a bit of complexity, so you can definitely taste dark fruits too. There's a nice level of bitterness in it. It's got a bit of residual sweetness, so it kind of just carries on across the palate. Bitterness is long lasting as well. Was it 20 seconds since we took a sip, and it just lasts throughout the mouth. It's certainly one of the better stouts I've ever tried, Imperial Stouts. I think it's really balanced actually, because it is quite dry as well as being quite sweet. It covers both bases, so it's not absolutely impressively sweet like a couple of Imperial Stouts I've had recently, and it isn't stupendously dry either. So this is really good. I can see why many people rave about this a lot. In terms of rating, this has got to be right up there. This has got to be a 9.5 beer. It's absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely luscious. There's even a bit of alcohol warm from the belly too, which I quite like, especially when it's really cold outside. It's -6 at the moment, which is nothing compared to when we go to Vermont apparently. So yeah, great beer to start the new year on. Let's hope there's many more like this one. Cheers everyone. Please like, favourite, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think, if you've had this wonderful Speedway Stout before. Until the next beer review, cheers. Hello and welcome to Bear Reviews. It is New Year's Day and we've come to the Lower Depths Tap Room, which is another craft beer bar in Boston. They've got a really nice list on. They've got loads of stuff about, most of them kind of local beers from Boston Brewing Company and Jack's Abbey and a few other places in Massachusetts. They've also got some ones from the continent too, and some really good ones coming up later. Talked to the bar lady for a long time about what to have, and she recommended a couple. One of them is, this is Uinta's Hop Notch. The story behind this one is from Utah, and they cannot actually sell this beer in Utah because of their alcohol restrictions and laws and stuff. So this one's an export only one that you can't actually get inside Utah. I thought it was cool, so we'll give it a try. It's an IPA. And the other one that we got was Jack's Abbey's Constitution, which is a pale ale. Both 6 point something, 6.5 I think. Oh no, the Constitution's 5.5 and mine's 6.2. So we'll get in there and give them a try. So first off, we've got Uinta's Hop Notch. It's a lovely amber colour. There is a really nice kind of unusual lacing. It's almost meringue kind of lacing on the top of it. Lots of carbonation in this one as well. So we're going there for a nose. It's nice and clear as well actually, which is finding more and more on keg beers that they don't come through as clear, so I don't know if they filter. Oh, on the nose it's super dank citrus. It smells like orange juice in the best possible way. There's a little bit of pine on the back of the nose too, a bit of sweetness from caramel. Overall it smells like it's a pretty good IPA, so we'll give this one a try. Cheers. Yeah, it's super rich. It's got a really thick mouthfeel, thicker than the other ones I've tried. I'd say it's medium heavy, so it's pretty chunky. Carbonation helps in that too. It's like I said, it's like orange juice, but it's more like marmalade. It's a really thick, resinous, piney marmalade with thick cut bits of orange in it and everything. It's a really nice beer, that one. I like that one a lot. That's an easy 9 out of 10. I'd have that every day of the week if it was served in England, and if it was in Utah as well. Okay, next up we've got Jack's Abbey. This is a local from Massachusetts. We've got a bottle of their double India Pale Ale we're having to try as well, but this one's their Pale Ale Substitution. This one's a nice straw colour instead of an amber. Again, it's got really nice lacing on the top of it as well. I think they probably do their cake dispense really well here because they've got good carbonation in without being too frothy. So let's give it a smell. And this one's a lot more piney. A lot more piney. Still got a bit of notes of citrus and grapefruit in the back of it. A lot more pine and floral notes at the front of it. So let's go and give this one a try. Cheers.
You have an ice cream sandwich here?
It's a lot more balanced in terms of flavour. There is a nice bit kind of wheaty malt flavours in it, and then you just get a little bit of bitterness that goes to the palate, alongside some more piney and floral notes and citrus. It's a very nice and easy drinking beer. It's probably more what we should be drinking on New Year's Day than a nice 4-strength IPA, but I like that one too. That's a really good standard pale ale. They also have one Sierra Nevada's pale ale, and I was really debating which one to go for, but I'm quite glad I went for this one because this one's probably on a good footing alongside it as well. So yeah, I think I'll give this one 9 out of 10. It's not the best pale ale I've ever tried, but it's a really good example of American pale ale. I could definitely drink a couple of those as well. So there you go. Watching the beer reviews from the lower tap room, from the lower depths tap room. My favourite, come subscribe, you know the usual stuff. And Happy New Year to everyone. Cheers. And this is just a little extra beer review. This is one I got recommended or recommended to give a try at least by the lady behind the bar. This is 6 Points Mad Scientist number 16. This is a smoked Berliner Weiss beer, so it's a sour beer. There's also been putting some malt in it to give a bit of smokiness to it. She said, try it, smell it, and then the best description I can give for this one is probably right, it's blue cheese. The aroma is it's smoky, it's sour, and the best way you can say is it's blue cheese, it smells like blue cheese. The same on the palate as well, it's just a weird funkiness to it. But it's well giving it a try if you ever see it around. It's an unusual one, I think I might need some work on it, but I won't give it a review because it's just an experimental one, but smoky, blue cheese, interesting. Cheers.